Hey, what is up, guys? This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82. Now I realize I've never actually shown my face on my channel before, which is a little weird. I never really thought I'd be doing that. But I've been wanting to do a lot of different things with my channel, besides just action figures and whatnot. Now I know I do a lot of that. A lot of you, of course, know me for that. But I do want to do other things, and things like trailer reviews and whatnot are amongst that. And I have a ton more ideas for this year. It was kind of my New Year's resolution to really improve on my channel and to do so much more. I have a lot of things lined up for you guys, so thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all my subscribers, to all my people on Facebook and whatnot, a lot of my students at Glendale High. I know you guys watch too. But I was asked by multiple people to start doing this, so I wanted to start off, I think it'd be perfect to start off with the Han Solo trailer that we just got at Super Bowl. So, look kids, it's Han Solo. So here's my Black Series Han Solo figure. Absolutely love this guy. Probably one of my favorite toys from Star Wars that I have in my collection right now. Very, very cool. This is the 6-inch scale version. I think he's very awesome. So figured I'd have him for this review of the Han Solo trailer. So let's check out, see what we got here. So this is the first trailer. We've been waiting forever for this trailer to come out and to really see what we get here. So one of the first scenes that we do get is this right here. This is actually an opening scene where it seems like, I'm not sure, Han is like breaking out of prison or whatnot. I'm not fully sure, but he is in this like speeder type of vehicle with some woman, and it looks like they're just trying to like book it out of there. I'm not really sure what's going on, and I'm not sure who this female is. I'm not sure of the actress's name. I'll have to look that up for you guys. But she seems to be a main character in this film. Maybe she's a love interest. Maybe he's banging her. I'm not really sure. So it's very interesting to see what role she's going to play in the movie. Because like I said, we do see throughout this trailer. We have this next clip again. You can see the speeder that he's in. The speeder kind of looks like Luke Skywalker's land speeder from A New Hope, the one on Tatooine. But just a very, I don't know, skimmed down version. I'm not really sure how to describe it. But it does look really cool, and I do like the design of it. And again, with a scene like this, it kind of seems like there's going to be a lot of action and other cool chase scenes and things like that going on. So that's pretty rad. I'm glad we're getting stuff like this. So it really seems like it's going to be a fun movie. One of the next scenes we get is this right here. Now, this is pretty rad. This seems to be Han Solo looking up at the Millennium Falcon. Now, I'm not sure if this is maybe the first scene we get of Han, seeing the Falcon for the first time. I'm not sure. From what I've heard, we are going to be seeing him winning the Falcon off of Lando. Maybe this is the scene where he, wins it and he's about to board it for the first time as his vehicle, you know what I mean? So that's a really, really cool scene, and oh my god, I cannot wait to see this movie. I know a lot of people weren't really interested in seeing a Han Solo movie, but the more I see stuff like this, the more I have to see it. Now I really want to know so much of this stuff, so very cool. Now we can finally get to see, what's his name, Woody Allen, in Star Wars. He apparently plays Han Solo's like mentor, so I'm not exactly sure what role or I forgot what his character's name is. I should probably have looked all this stuff up, but I didn't. So we finally get to see what he looks like in the film. Like I said, he is supposed to be playing more of a mentor type character for Han Solo. So, and he's such a good actor, man. Oh, I loved him in Zombieland and all kinds of other movies. So I'm really excited to see what he does with the film. So we have this scene right here. Now we see this woman and this droid coming off what appears to be the Millennium Falcon. I'm pretty sure it's the Millennium Falcon. I'm not sure who she is, but she also appears in the film a lot. I'm not sure if that's the same woman that Han Solo was with in the speeder. I'm not fully sure, but she looks awesome. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a figure of both these characters with that red cape like that and that droid in the background. And you'll see more of that droid as we go, because he is another main character that's in this entire trailer that I'm sure we'll see a ton of, and you'll see why. We finally get a picture of Lando. Oh my gosh, that's Donald Glover. Oh my gosh. I forgot what his rap name is. Forgive me, correct. Let me know in the comments. I know he has a rap name or singer name, whatever he is. But he's awesome. I think he was a perfect choice for Lando Calrissian, a younger Lando. And then I forgot who. I think my friend said he was Prowler in Homecoming Spider-Man. That's who he's supposed to be. He's which is the uncle of Miles Morales, if I'm correct. So it's pretty cool to see him in Marvel movies and Star Wars movies. That's pretty rad. I really do like Donald Glover. I think he's a great actor. So very cool. We finally get a shot of Chewbacca, which is cool because Chewbacca is one of my favorite Star Wars characters. This is clearly a younger Chewbacca. We see him have dual harnesses with these, like, I don't know if these are shotgun shells or something like that, or battery packs or some type of vials. I'm not sure, but it looks very cool. And he seems to be on some type of snow planet, maybe Hoth. I don't know. From what I've heard, we're going to be traveling different planets. A lot of people were concerned that the movie's going to stay on like one or two planets maybe, but it seems to be we cover a lot of different terrains in this movie, which is very cool. And yes, Hoth, or I'm hoping Hoth, I don't know, maybe a new planet for all we know, but very cool. Maybe that's snow on Kashyyyk? I don't know. Here's another picture of that droid. That droid looks rad. That is an action figure that I'm going to need. I love droids. I love all the robots in Star Wars. Such cool, unique designs. And I love this guy's design. He has that dome, almost like shape to the head and whatnot. It looks very cool. Kind of, almost has like what was that short circuit movie, that Johnny Five feel to him. That's kind of what I think. Again, and you can see, this is actually the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. And on the right of him, you can see Lando Calrissian. So, fast forwarding to this image, we can actually see the classic cockpit scene of the Falcon going into hyperspace, or light speed, if you will. And you can see Lando piloting and that droid as the co-pilot. And wow, that's incredible. I cannot wait. Again, I kind of always assumed Nine Nub was his pilot for the most part, his co-pilot, but apparently not. Apparently we're getting this droid, whoever he may be, as the co-pilot. So again, I'm not sure what his name is, but apparently he's going to play a big role, and we've never seen him before in film. So does he die in this movie? I don't know, because to my knowledge, we've never seen him in Star Wars films before with Lando in the original trilogy and whatnot. So who knows? Another scene we get. This is really cool. We get this scene of like this gang or tribe, I'm not sure, but at first appearances, when I first saw this for the first split second, I was like, oh my gosh, that's the Knights of Ren. But then I looked close, I was like, nah, that's not the Knights of Ren. But these guys look very cool, very menacing, sandy type of area. Now at first I thought this was going to be like Tatooine or Jakku. It is neither of those. I don't think it is, because if you look to the right of that picture right there, you can tell they're actually on a beach. So we do get the ocean on the far right. You can see that in the background. And we get some hills in the background of the entire image, which is very cool. These guys look all really, really awesome. I do like that a lot. One thing I do like especially, we take a look at this guy right here, who's in the main focus in that center of that picture. Maybe he's the leader of this gang or clique, or like I said, tribe. I'm not sure, but he looks very cool. I love the design. I love how Star Wars always mixes and meshes things like futuristic with this guy, like futuristic and tribal, which looks very cool. I love that, his little visor and whatnot. I don't know why, he kind of reminds me of like a Tusken Raider. That's kind of what these guys, kind of vibe I get from them. They're very, very cool. Next scene we get was this. Now this, I'm assuming, this is a woman in a gold dress right here. Now I'm assuming this is like their cantina scene. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. She is a singer. She's holding a microphone. Her dress, her gold dress, does move. I guess it's like alive, or I don't. Maybe her dress is a droid for all I know. I have no clue. Then they have this little, I don't know, what is this? A Jabba in the Jabba the Hutt tadpole in the jar, just happen to be floating around her. That's really weird, but that's really cool. That's very Star Wars. And again, you see some people partying and dancing and whatnot. So I kind of feel like that's going to be this movie's cantina scene, which is very cool. Well, every Star Wars movie tends to have something like that. And then we get a flash to the Solo, a Star Wars story logo. Let me know what you guys think of the title. Should it have been Han Solo, a Star Wars story, or just Solo? I'm perfectly cool with it just being Solo. I think that makes perfect sense. I actually like it. I like the logo. Very, very cool in my opinion. Then we get this next scene, which is very rad. Again, another chase scene. where they're chasing down the Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon is just trying to book it away from the Star Destroyer. And in the top left, you can see the Star Destroyer in the background coming out of this like cloud. I'm not sure what it is, a black hole. I don't know. But then you see all these TIE fighters coming out, and this TIE fighter in the center, I'm not sure if that's a TIE bomber or whatnot. I don't know what, maybe it's a new type of TIE fighter. I haven't really researched, but that looks very cool. And they're just trying to hunt down the Millennium Falcon, and the Millennium Falcon is just trying to jet. And it makes me think of that scene, what was it, in The Last Jedi, where the Millennium Falcon comes out and Finn is just like, oh my god, they hate that shit. Talking about how the Empire and then the First Order just completely hate the Millennium Falcon because it's always evading them and always screwing them over. That scene made me think of that instantly, and I think we're going to learn why in this film, why the Empire hates the Millennium Falcon and maybe even Han Solo, so we'll see. Then we shoot to this scene right here, again in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, with with Chewbacca as co-pilot finally. So at this point, Han Solo's taking over as the owner of the Millennium Falcon. And I love the fact that we get Lando in the background just freaking out, like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I don't want to die. That's so funny. I know a lot of people are gonna, I know this movie, along with many other Star Wars movies, but I heard specifically for this one, there's gonna be a lot more comedy, which I'm completely fine with. I know a lot of people don't like that. I'm totally cool with it. Skipping over this shot right here, we get another shot, and this is what I'm talking about. We have this shot of the Millennium Falcon. He does like this spin maneuver where he knocks a TIE fighter into the side of an asteroid, and you can see the sparks flying off the TIE fighter where he just crashes into that asteroid and just blows up. I'm like, yes, that's exactly the kind of stuff I want to see. Very cool. Another great scene I can't wait to see. And what I like about this one, skipping to this next shot, Han Solo's just like, oh, I think we're fine, guys. We're all in the clear. And then we get this, and you have this big tentacle monster coming at them now. Tentacles coming everywhere. So I don't know if it's just one big monster or multiple monsters. I'm not really sure. But either way, it seems like it's going to be exciting, and I can't wait. I need to watch more of this. And then we finally get the shot of the day, which is Memorial Day. I'm assuming it's Memorial Day. I'm guessing that's when the film was released, and it says film is not yet rated, so we still don't have a rating for this. It's going to be PG-13 more than likely. And then that's the end of the trailer. I think it's very cool. I'm very excited to see what we get with this film. Again, big Han Solo fan. I love this. I cannot wait to see more of it. I cannot wait to see another trailer, something more in depth, to see who really is the villain in this movie. I'm not sure. For all I know, maybe Han Solo's the villain. We don't know. He's kind of a scumbag. He's always known as a scoundrel. He's probably a little bit of a perv, trying to hook up with every female in Star Wars kind of thing. We don't know exactly. And I'm cool with that, not really knowing right now. It's only a few short months away in May, I believe. So I'm very excited about that. And again, if you guys want to see more videos like this from me, please let me know. I really do need your feedback. I'm sure you guys can see all my toys back there, a bunch of my Batman stuff and Legos and all my carded Batman figures and whatnot, kind of going all the way around there. I have a lot of stuff. I'll definitely be showing Take Two. Again, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff from me, please let me know. I always want feedback. I know a lot of people have been asking me for my collection videos. Show you my collection of all the stuff that I have in my collection. It's pretty gnarly. So eventually I want to get to that. And then again, do more videos like this, reactions, reviews, or other things other than just action figures and toys. Maybe video games, comic books, all that kind of cool stuff. Doing movie reviews. Excuse me. So again, let me know what you guys think. So again, thank you to all my subscribers. All of you guys that do watch my videos, even if you're not subscribed, you should be subscribed. What's wrong with you? Again, shout out to all my people out there. So again, thank you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on this particular video. And hey, see you around, kid. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.